Micky is a noted anti-Semite.
Yeah, he was. Oh, absolutely.
No shit. Did not know that.
Well, Walt Disney was. Mickey, whatever.
What kind of last name is Disney?
not Jewish.
He was a farmer, right? He was a farmer from Ohio, and he started painting on the side of the barn.
Oh boy.
That's where he drew his first fucking mouse.
Oh my God!
We made it through the theme song.
We did. That was an awesome theme song. Thank you, Thunder Lips, for that. It's always awesome. And guys, holy shit, the mugs are back. It's been 3 weeks, 3 freaking weeks without you guys, and we missed you. I doubt you missed us, but I mean, whatever.
It's been
what are
3
we gonna
weeks
say?
since the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the last time we were around, the Super Bowl.
Way too long.
So
I actually didn't see that episode. Did you?
no, I think what happened on that? It was more like a video or an audio. I had a microphone in my hand the whole time. I didn't know what I was doing.
There was a lot of experimental audio video capturing that hasn't really done anything yet. Maybe
Yeah.
one day, maybe
right,
Maybe.
right.
for the
But
100th episode.
We're moving on though.
Exactly.
100th episode. We're at like 50.5 version 3.
No, this
I
is
think.
episode 52.
Okay.
51.
Thank you,
51.
Terrence. Speaking of Terrence,
It's the 51 reboot.
yeah, the reboot.
All right.
All right, we're gonna try to make this one better. Let's get the formalities out of the way
It's
first.
not starting up.
We're coming to you guys from the International Entertainment Headquarters, World Headquarters. Thank you, TW, for having us again.
Close enough.
And TW, so what did I say?
No.
Irrational Entertainment International Headquarters.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
Well, that's what the sponsorship
There's a lot going on in the world right now.
Exactly. We have other
I can't wrap
sponsorship.
my head. Oh, we
I know,
do.
We do have other sponsorships
But
that we
let's,
just got last week.
Right. Oh, we'll get to them later at the
All
end of
right.
the show. They have a whole like ad.
All
No,
right.
they don't. So definitely TW. Thank you for having us again. You're behind the camera doing all the magic. We got Well Dressed Brian. We got Buffalo Jack. We thought we had Phil. We'll get to him in a second. Disheveled Craig and
I love
Guys.
Mick. Come on, Mickey.
Mickey. What is he doing here? And why do you have this, by the way?
Yeah, that's a valid question. Why the hell do you have
There was
this?
too much empty space, and we needed somebody to sit in for.
No, I know
No,
why.
yeah,
you
but why
have
do
it,
you own
But
this?
why do you have
Oh, I
this?
didn't buy that fucking thing. My mother did.
But
They
why
live
is
in
it
Los
still here? They
Angeles.
live in
I
Los
absolutely
Angeles.
love your mother because I love Mickey Mouse.
Well, there you go.
I'm
There you
getting
go.
How
creeped
can you
out.
not like Mickey Mouse? Come on.
Well, it's kind of a cult thing. I think Disney
It is.
kind of a cult thing.
Plus, he's a noted anti-Semite.
I just feel sorry for Minnie Mouse
Why?
because when they went to divorce, you know that they got divorced, right?
They're cartoon characters. These aren't real people.
No, they are.
Where's the mouse court?
Mickey and Minnie got divorced,
Okay.
and the judge said, Mickey, saying she's crazy is not grounds for divorce. And Mickey goes, I didn't say she was crazy. I said she's fucking goofy.
Ah, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Old joke. Old joke. Oldie but a goodie. And it's kind of like me, oldie but a goodie.
that was our SNL intro right
It
there.
was.
Our
Holy
attempt
shit.
at that. I mean, it worked. Like
It does.
we just say screw all these notes, and we just talk about Mickey here. But seriously, we've been gone for 3 weeks. All I know is these guys did some serious shit in the past 3 weeks. You guys want to talk about that? You don't have to. Tell us what you did.
Jack had more fun than I did. Go ahead, man.
Well, you know what? I went down to Florida for a week with my buddy Jason, and we stayed in Orlando, and ended up going to the Daytona 500, which was last Sunday, which was a fucking great race. I don't know if you've ever been to a live NASCAR race. It's not all left-hand turns. Well, it is. But when you're
There's no
it
turns.
is. But
It's a lean.
You know what? When you're there live, it's so much different and so much fun. And the tailgate, whatever, it's just a totally different atmosphere when you're live at the track. And Daytona is the Super Bowl of NASCAR.
I don't understand that though.
First week
It's
of
like
the season.
the first race.
Yeah.
It is, and that's what they do. They have their Super Bowl the first race.
So essentially, you're invalidating the rest of the season by having the Super Bowl the first race.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't even tune in. Just like
Yeah, fair enough.
And who won the race, actually?
it was the guy I never heard of.
Actually,
This
Some
rookie.
redneck won the race.
No, this kid was from like,
he is definitely a redneck.
It was
And
almost like-
it's Austin Cedric. He's like 19 years old.
how do you
and-
win a Daytona 500 at 19?
Yeah.
It's crazy. He just drove his balls off, dude. And he didn't take out Bubba Wallace,
Team.
but Kyle Busch took out Bubba Wallace, so Bubba Wallace didn't win.
Tony
'Cause-
Stewart doesn't race anymore. In,
No,
NASCAR, does
he probably should be in jail for running the guy over.
He ran a kid over. In,
Oh, the murder,
dirt track.
the
Yeah,
dirt track murder. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
Yep,
dirt
that was
track murder.
The dirt track murder.
Well,
Tony Stewart. Yes.
Most people, normal people, remember that.
He
Yeah,
does, but and yeah,
I did land
Austin Cedric, 19
Bubba
years
Wallace. Bubba Wallace on a FanDuel bet finished top 3.
old. Dude, that was the closest Daytona 500 race ever. He won by 4 feet at 200 miles an hour.
That's tight.
Tight.
Yep.
It's tighter than a 10-year-old. Are you kidding me? Sorry. Oh,
Off the rails already.
off the rails. Sorry. No. But
Look, we're a little rusty. It's been 3 weeks since we all kind of got
No.
together
Sorry.
and put the
That
bets
was-
on.
you know what? I apologize for that.
That
whatever.
was a good joke. That was
was.
way
And-
better than the Mickey joke.
It was. Well, fuck the Mickey.
He's over
Fuck
2
Mickey.
right now.
I am 0 for 2.
I give him 1 for 2.
Ay.
I like the 10-year-old joke. Sorry, guys.
All right, yeah. Before we move on to, God, hopefully something else. Yeah, Phil is not around tonight. He's visiting his grandson. Phil is a grandpa, so if you guys want to wish him well, you should. And Shay and Sam's been on the show, and Shay is Phil's son.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys, on Jasper. Awesome.
Phil's other son.
Phil's other. That's, Jesus, I totally
But yeah,
forgot
no,
about that.
Jasper's cool, man.
Yeah, that's great. I hope they have fun tonight. And if you guys are like getting dinner or going out or whatever,
No,
make
they're-
Phil pay. Just make Phil pay.
Yeah, I think they're just staying at Shay's new apartment
Getting takeout.
and getting takeout and changing diapers.
Order lobster, order everything, and make Phil pay.
Well, I'm thrilled to be back after a couple weeks. As alluded to earlier, did a nice trip to New Mexico for about a week, and I must say, doing the show tonight with you guys feels a lot like New Mexico was when I was out there. 'Cause
Boring?
When I was out there, I didn't see a black person in a week.
Welcome to New Mexico.
Then now we're here, and Phil's missing. I miss you, Dad. Sorry, man.
He is your dad.
But have any of you ever driven in New Mexico at all?
No.
Ever?
I have not.
No?
I've done Arizona, but not New Mexico.
Yeah, so it's the worst place on the planet Earth to drive a car ever. So, couple stories. Number one, driving along, 2-lane road, 70 miles an hour, nobody in for miles going down the road. I get to a point on the road, there's a sign that says, pavement ends 1,000 feet. So it goes from a 70-mile-an-hour highway to a washboard dirt road, and I got friggin' 20 miles to go.
Are there workers actually there?
I'm like, did they run out of friggin' pavement in New Mexico?
Probably like 8 years ago.
Maybe
2 days later, I'm driving. I got to make a left. Big sign that says, snowdrift 20 miles, road closed. Waze does not indicate the road is closed. Google does not indicate the road is closed. I make the turn. I take a chance. 20 miles later, giant snowdrift. I got to turn around. It hadn't been snowing the entire time I was there. Where is
That-
the snow coming from? So needless to say,
Colorado.
if you ever go to New Mexico, just be careful driving.
I'm not going to now.
It is
After
an
this.
absolute
If I ever
disaster.
go to
Took
New
you
Mexico,
10 seconds to explain why I'm not going to fucking New
no,
Mexico.
but if I ever go to New Mexico, I'm going to Farmington.
I spent 2 nights in Farmington, and it was apparently way worse than it could have been.
I don't know. Farmington looks pretty nice.
I'm
To
sure
me.
it does. I'm sure it does. It's a weird town. It's a weird city.
Look, we are East Coasters. We all grew up in New York. It's literally the other side of the country, right? I was driving from San Diego to Las Vegas, and I thought we were going to die. It was like stretches where you're not going to see, you're going to see like bones on the side of the road. Like,
There's never going to be a gas
There's
station
no gas
again.
stations. There's no gas stations. Like if there's tires blown out everywhere. You need like 4 spare tires because the pavement's so hot.
Yep.
And if you don't, you die. I mean,
Speaking of NASCAR, you need a fucking pit crew.
fucking 9 seconds to get me out of there. I don't know. But that's, I mean, well, you're a photographer.
The desolation is really, really cool, though, if you can get into it. But you're right, though. It's terrifying. You're out there alone. You haven't seen anybody for like 50 miles. Like, it's scary.
And like here, I'm like, holy shit. I walk into a bar. I'm like, oh, God. This guy again? I got to get out of here. Like, over there, you're probably like grateful to see somebody.
Like most of the places you go hiking out there, it's like, tell somebody where you're going just in case. Because you won't have a cell phone. It's horrible.
And it's going to go to 110 degrees. And
Mm-hmm. Not right now, though. Actually, the weather out there right now is like in the 40s.
but it gets switching.
So most mornings I woke up out there, it was single digits.
Yeah.
Really?
It was still cold.
Oh,
the high
absolutely.
desert, it gets cold at night. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You should have cuddled up with the cactus.
Yeah.
Or somebody in Farmington. I was there for 2 nights.
Just a shout out to Tina from New Mexico. Sorry,
Tina, sorry I missed you.
Sorry, I didn't tell you that Brian was coming, or whatever.
Was I?
I'm pretty sure this is a great time to do our Instagram and YouTube plug to get out of that conversation.
Yes. Let's move on.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going Instagram Live right there. If you guys are on it, you're on it. If you're not,
Yo, what's up,
whatever.
guys?
Yeah. He said
Who's
hi.
ever following?
He said hi to himself. I think he's following it right here. Yeah, but YouTube, we're up to episode 50. We're not sure about
51.
50 something.
that. Are you sure? All
It's
right.
definitely, as far as publishing goes.
Okay,
Yes,
publishing.
this is 51.
We got a lost episode
There is a
or
lost
two.
episode.
Which
is.
And I'm glad-
we're doing
I'm-
that for the greatest
I'm
hits.
glad we fucking lost it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's kind of fun. I'm kidding. It was here. We did that one, and we just totally.
It was a pig fuck.
It was,
Parts of it were
That was
Parts
were
of it.
fun.
Oh,
No,
parts of
dude.
it are
and I take full responsibility because
No, that was a-
I was
No.
so slammed. You got to breathalyze me when I come in on shit like this once in a
That
while.
was a total clusterfuck.
It was a clusterfuck.
But let me get that out of the way. The YouTube, go search PeekskillMugs. You can check us out. 51.520 episodes.
It'll be titled.
And then
by
Instagram
tomorrow.
too.
Instagram,
Also.
Also, the cool thing about Instagram is you get the occasional midweek update, a little drop in, a little hello. So you might get a little extra content on
That's true.
Instagram that you don't get on the YouTube.
Right. I don't know if that's good or bad, but you guys can decide. But
Yeah.
speaking of
Of?
new PeekskillMugs content, tomorrow we're going to do some content
Well,
tomorrow.
I think we're going to bring that up tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but about tomorrow later.
Okay.
Because today's March...
There you have it.
Well, today's March 4th, not March 5th. You know,
Okay.
some shit happened on March 4th.
I can't imagine anything happened on March 4th.
Well,
That's notable.
in March 4th, 1927, Babe Ruth, come on, he becomes the highest paid baseball player in the history of Major League Baseball. He signed a contract for $70,000 a year in 1927 for 3 years in a row. That's a fucking lot of money. And the reporter asked him, he goes, "You remember this? Are you
Yeah,
ready?"
I do, yes.
He goes, "Why so much? You actually make more than the President of the United States." I actually don't know how much the President of the United States was making back then. But obviously Babe Ruth
All I
made
know
more.
is Babe had his long coat on and his big fat cigar and his giant Babe Ruth hat. And he said, I had a better year than he did.
He did.
That's right.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? I don't know what he did in 1926. Was he playing for the Yankees?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So he must have had a pretty fucking good year, but who knows?
Yeah, well,
Better year in 27.
kids ask your
Was 27 was
dead
the 60 home run year,
great-great-grandparents
right?
about it.
What year?
27 was the 60 home run year,
Yes. Absolutely it was. But whatever. That's Babe.
right? Oh, fuck him. He's dead. Next.
He's dead.
Yeah,
Next.
I mean,
All right.
So
You
are
know-
his grandparents, and so are his children. They've been dead for 30 years.
But actually, that's all I have for this day in sports history, because not much happened. You know what? Such as
No Thurman Munson in
no Thurman
1927.
Munson. Nope. Nothing. Actually, you know what? There was a whole lot of cricket stories. Like, who even plays cricket?
British people.
Yep.
Indians.
Well, I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Darts.
Darts.
I mean, cricket darts, not cricket.
No.
That
no,
game, the cricket game in India and Britain, they can go on for like
What
3
is-
days.
What
Like,
is that game all about? Don't even know what it's all about.
you got to wear like khakis and shit. I
I
don't know.
guess. I don't know. But
And you got to swing a wicket or
But you know what?
whatever.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Because on March 4th, 1665, English King Charles III declares war on the Netherlands. So, whatever. And that pretty much just happened last week here. Basically, not that we're going to get into that, but I'm going to go right to 1809.
Oh, right to
Come on. March 4th, 1809. James
It's
Madison.
like a 2-century
James-
jump.
Did you know that
and we're still 3 centuries
the
away. from the
inaugurate?
president.
You know what? The president of the United States used to be inaugurated on every year on March 4th.
Correct.
That was the inauguration date. And 1809,
And they moved it up because they didn't want a lame duck president for that long.
correct. But James Madison became the 4th president, and he was the shortest president at 5'4". So
And-
I would actually look down on him.
And his wife's name was what?
Dolly.
Dolly.
Dolly Madison.
Dolly
Amen.
Madison.
And she served ice cream at the White House.
And she.
I was gonna say that was the ice cream.
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was- yes.
That's where that came from.
Who,
Yep.
who names your kid Dolly?
But you know what, though? There was actually the best fact about March 4th, 1924. Happy Birthday to You was published by Claydon Sonny. Who the fuck knows who he is? But no, but this is the birthday celebration. We're turning this right into a fucking birthday celebration right now. Because
Unless
that-
you tuned out, you might have.
But could you imagine Happy Birthday to You was actually published on March 4th, 1924?
I feel like
Could
it's-
you imagine being born before that
Yeah.
and not having that song not having that song sung to you?
You were born on March 4th. You're on your deathbed, and they're singing "Happy Birthday" to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm dying here, you fuck.
Right? But anyways, Craig's birthday was last Friday. Mine is tomorrow. Craig was 47 last Friday. I'm turning 61 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And also, just to move it on a little bit, March 4th, 1976, John Pezzing from Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, actually bowled 33 consecutive.
Well, let me write that one down.
Write that down, that I can't say the word consecutive completely. No, but he bowled 33 consecutive strikes in a row.
Wow.
And what are we doing tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going bowling.
We're going bowling.
Jack, like most 7-year-olds, wants a bowling birthday
I want a
party.
bowling birthday party. So grab your balls. We're going bowling tomorrow.
And-
TW, you got your ball?
Oh, no, this is not
No,
your
this is
regular.
serious.
Yeah, it's not your regular bowling.
I have a question. Will you have the bumpers up?
No, absolutely not.
I need the bumpers, please.
Absolutely not.
But this is going to be serious. This
No,
is
this
not
is-
your
no, this
run of the mill. Jack's got his own ball and shoes.
Yes.
Actually, thinking about it, cleanliness wise, at a bowling alley, you should probably buy your own fucking
Yeah,
ball and shoes because that
absolutely.
place is disgusting. I'm not worried about COVID. I'm worried about bowling alley germs. But it's going to be like a lot of it's bowling in the top 8.
I think we have 24 of us bowling,
Wow.
and there's 4 lanes, so do the math. What's that, 6 on each lane?
Sure. And then it's going to be like We're gonna do like a tournament style. It's gonna be whoever has the 8 best averages going to the championship. The rest of you go home. You suck.
Oh yeah, or go to the bar and just drink more.
I hope you lose.
I'm not losing, dude.
You said you picked your bowling ball up the other day and almost fucking need Tommy John surgery.
Oh, I know. It's like 15 pounds or 16 pounds. I couldn't even pick the motherfucker up.
Nah, bullshit. Give me the pink one.
Yeah,
Give me
exactly.
that little 4-pounder. I could fly.
4-pounder. Yeah, it's like duck pin or whatever that.
Do you
one is.
bowl?
I haven't bowled in a while, but I can bowl.
All right, we have a spot for you.
To bowl. So absolutely.
I told you though, I need the bumpers. I'm not bowling without
No,
bumpers.
there's no bumpers. No.
But I might throw it in the gutter.
Then you get zero.
Well, and then you get laughed at by your peers, your bowling peers, because it's gonna happen.
You know what the best thing about bowling is? It's the best exercise in the world.
What?
Because
I
you,
want to hear this fucking.
no, but
defense.
you drink for 20 minutes and exercise for 3 seconds.
All right.
Bowling,
Okay. Fair enough.
Are you a righty or a lefty?
righty,
Okay.
and have a fingertip glove or ball. Boom.
Yeah, you get
I'm
right
ready.
right here the little tips, and then
Yep.
you get the better hook that way.
I do.
Jack knows.
What are
Jack
these
knows
guys
what's up.
talking about? So I'm definitely not making the playoffs. These
Playoffs?
guys. These guys. Sound like,
Playoffs.
these guys sound like they're doing something. Jeez.
No. It's gonna be serious.
On March
tomorrow.
5th, 2022, Jack fingered his own ball.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then in 120 years, he's going to bring it up on the podcast saying, on this day, 120 years ago, this is what we did.
Well, I hope so.
We're going to put you in your little hyperbaric chamber or floating head. Walt Disney, and
Ted Williams.
And Michael
Ted
Jackson.
Williams and Michael Jackson and Jack, the Beatles, the new Beatles over here.
Jack-
Fucking beat it.
Jack's head and Ted Williams' head talking
Actually,
to each other
you know
in like
what?
100 years.
You know what's funny? That you just mentioned the Beatles. This is crazy. March 4th, 19...
Done. Done.
No, 19...
Wrap it up.
No, don't wrap it up. 1969, March 4th, John Lennon actually said to the press, the Beatles are more popular than Jesus Christ.
The man wasn't wrong.
Nah. I mean,
No, he wasn't wrong. But when you said the Beatles, that just whatever.
I'm Catholic growing up. I didn't get my ashes, but I bought the Beatle White album. Can I have my beard?
Yes.
Do you guys ever like? Are either of you like super religious, or is it just something you were raised?
I
with?
used
Raised
to
on.
be.
Yeah.
It was a raise on thing.
So like I'm not religious at all. I wasn't raised that way. It's just never been a part of my life. So like every year Ash Wednesday, I go out and
And
I
eat meat?
don't know for a minute, and I see people walking around with shit on their head, and I get confused for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh shit, it's Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like every year, without fail, happens.
No, absolutely. I get it. I respect that. And it was like growing up, my family, like, Italian American family, coming from Italy, coming from Ireland. Yeah, they're Catholic.
Oh, absolutely.
And then it was just a thing. And I did the communion confirmation.
Sure.
And then, everybody else did. Sisters, brothers, and then
Mo.
the kids did. What?
Did Mo? Did Mo go? Did he do it?
Oh, I think they kicked him out of there too. But yeah, that's not something I was like. You do it, you do it. I feel bad because like Fridays, Catholics they say don't eat meat or Ash Wednesday. I think I ate like I was probably at like I felt like I was at a Brazilian steakhouse. How much meat I ate on Wednesday, and that's horrible
yeah.
for a Catholic.
Well, you gotta eat meat because if you don't eat meat, what else are you gonna eat?
Fish.
That's meat. That's sea meat.
Good point.
Sea meat.
Yeah, it's ocean.
God.
It's meat of the ocean.
It is. But you know what? A lot of people just eat plain cheese pizza every Friday during Lent.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's a quality substitute. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
and
go with that.
Well, that's what everyone did. It was pizza on Friday nights during Lent.
Sure.
It's the longest fucking 40 days.
Well, how many pizzas did your family have to buy for that clan?
A lot.
There's like
lot.
30 of Spencer's running around. The population's 50 of the town.
But you know what though? We never ate meat on Friday.
All right, that's good. I mean, yeah, if you have your beliefs, you have your beliefs. Like, I I don't know.
But
I believe I like meat on Friday.
I don't
Oh,
disagree
well,
with
yeah.
you under any circumstances.
like
And
when I worked.
and we're not trying to be
And I
jerks.
also
These are our own opinions.
I also
It
get
is.
very confused by people with ashes on their forehead on Wednesdays for like 20 minutes on Ash Wednesday because I forget it's Ash Wednesday and it just freaks me out. I was in
Ashes-
the grocery store. It was crazy.
Ashes to ashes.
I have such a hard time going, you got
Right.
some shit on your head. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it happens, though. I mean, God, are we talking about religion?
I don't
Okay,
know.
we're moving
We
along.
are.
we are,
Speaking
but
of-
We are,
but
but
not,
Oh,
you know
TW
what? Not an
Hang on.
adversarial.
but you know what though?
T, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna. No, I'm
Go
just
ahead.
gonna.
He wants
No,
to chime in.
I'm gonna chime in about like say Michael Jackson went to Ash Wednesday, and they put ashes on his head. What would the priest say?
Oh, my God.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If you ate pussy, you would still be with us. And that was what they said.
What the fuck?
Right. If he's saying what the fuck. All right, everybody. Instagram Live, tune out. We're not going to get this one up. Wow, we can't get past episode 49. We just keep running ourselves
I don't know
into
what
the
you're
ground.
talking about. This is the best episode I've been a part of since the show started.
Wait till you see the rerun.
No, I'm glad we got that in. I was just
Oh.
going to try and segue. I was like, speaking of ashes and meat, you guys want to do the fucking drunken mover review?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
absolutely.
So TW, we turned him on in this movie. I saw it. You guys all know. I'm gonna let it introduce himself, but he watched it at like 3 o'clock in the morning, probably with about 30 Coors Lights in him. But he's gonna give a movie review of one of the newest Netflix horror genres, and well, we'll let him take care of it.
That was some segue.
No, keep talking. It's going to take me a while to get over there.
All right.
Oh, kick the anti-Semite mouse to the curb and sit on the stool.
I am going to kick. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh wait, you're underneath the green.
Oh,
gotcha.
shit.
Thank you.
You're
my fault.
overneath the green.
That's my fault.
Ladies
as a technician.
ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right, get the
you're
fucking
seeing
Mickey
how the
outta
sauce
here.
is made here, guys.
All right.
Ah,
TW.
shit, hang on, I forgot my notes.
TW, how you doing?
Jesus Christ.
So we gotta
It's
kill
all-
another
it's all
30
good.
seconds.
Hang on. I'm coming back.
Anybody got to pee while he's getting his notes?
Yeah.
I do, but I won't leave.
Because he just went in his pants. Yeah, so Instagram Live. I'm not sure who's on there.
But I do want to say, reverting back to the Daytona 500,
Sure.
Trace Atkins' version of the national anthem was the best I've ever seen.
Better than Whitney?
Yes.
That's not
And
possible.
on that note,
That's
go
not
ahead,
possible,
T.
sir.
Oh, right. So, all right. So,
NASCAR.
No. Whatever. You guys weren't there.
I'm sure there's people watching, like, wondering why the hell, we're watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the background, and it looks like the fucking Halloween episode. But no, there is a purpose to this, because we're going to start doing movie reviews. And this is the drunken movie review.
It is.
Oh, my God.
What do you mean, like, right now?
I'm glad I took notes. I'm fucking...
Oh, I thought you meant the drunken part was when you were actually watching.
Well, that too.
No, that too. No, I did. I did. And
So,
that's...
so this is not Siskel and Ebert.
No, fuck them. They
They're
were
both
assholes,
dead.
man.
They're both dead.
How
Fuck
do you
'em.
fucking... I can't stand fucking movie critics, man. That's why I only
Yeah.
fucking... How do you fucking, like, just sit there and fucking, like,
Right.
make a living
To
trash
each your own.
shit?
To each
It's
your
art.
own.
I'm only doing, like, positive fucking...
Art can't be judged.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, I'm...
First of all, you
I'm,
owe like $30 already. You said the F-bomb.
Oh, son of a bitch. I actually owe
That's not
fucking
a curse.
65 now, 66, because I spent 35 because I'm poor.
No, listen, you can't hold it against him. Fucking is a fill word for him.
Oh, yeah. That's...
It's a comics, an exclamation point.
Fuck. Fucking.
Well, there you go.
Right.
So what the hell were we talking about?
Your movie
I don't know. It's your
review.
bit.
Your
Oh,
movie
so
review.
okay, all right, so yeah, so behind us is
Jesus
the
Christ.
original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, directed by Tobe Hooper. I was doing some research on IMDb. I mean, I grew up with this movie, I mean, and I turned out fine, didn't I? And it got a 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb, Internet Movie Database.
Sounds pretty good.
Which
The
is
original?
Not bad.
Sounds solid.
It's not bad.
I thought it'd be higher than that.
You know what? It's when you look at the
People didn't
average-
like horror. They don't like horror. That's
right, if you
what it
don't
is.
like horror,
Yeah.
you just don't like it. Period. And that's understandable. It's not exactly a chick flick.
Well, there's
but,
chicks in the movie.
There's very
Yeah.
very beautiful chicks,
And she's about to die.
and they die. Yes.
I
But,
don't know. She started.
No, so
You
this
go on.
isn't a movie review about the original or any of the others, but this is about the new 2022 Netflix version, which is I kind of looked this up too. It's not called The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's just called Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Brand new on Netflix. Watched this for the first time the other night. Holy Santa Claus shit. All right.
like shut the front door.
I mean, Jesus Christ. And it's like the how do I describe it?
You can't.
When you watch the original movie, you've got I really feel for Leatherface, because in my mind this is nothing but self-defense on his end. This was a straight up home invasion in the first one. You've got these 5 goddamn filthy fucking hippies, all right, just waltz into his house like as if they own the place, all right? The one guy's in the fucking wheelchair, the fucking cranky fucking baby in the goddamn wheelchair, all right? He gets it in the end. Fuck you, Franklin, all right? He had it coming. all right?
Spoilers.
Well, it's the original.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the original. If you haven't seen it already, 1974, go fuck yourself. You're missing out big time. You're only cheating yourself. So, basically, when
Look at the clock.
It was like a 30-second pause.
there
What?
they did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 in 1986. That starred Dennis Hopper.
Yes, I did.
Oh, that had to be good.
was
I've never seen it.
It
Oh
was
my
so campy and so out of control. Oh yeah, you got to see it.
I love the scene when he actually goes to the hardware store to stock up on the chainsaws so that he can duel Leatherface eventually.
Oh my God, that's great.
It was more a comedy.
It was just, oh my God. And Chop Top, forget about it. I mean, dude, that
Bill
scene.
Moseley. Bill Moseley's like first major role. Bill Moseley's the king of horror, by the way.
Yeah, huge.
He's in like
huge.
7,000 movies.
Yeah, I mean that opening scene. Well, the opening scene was they're on the highway, and Leatherface pops up. Remember
The
and
preppy boys,
right?
yeah.
The preppy guys, and he cuts his fucking head, the top of his head
again.
off. If you haven't seen these movies, dude, it's 1986. If you're spoiled, go fuck yourself.
I'm thinking he deserved it.
They totally deserved it because they were fucking with him, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
They're being preppy boys.
And then getting
Yeah.
back to this whole self-defense thing. Leatherface, nothing but self-defense. This is not a guy who fucking is like, okay, I'm gonna fucking wake up and go out of my way to stalk these teenagers, these dirty fucking hippies,
He's
and
not out.
kill them.
He's not out hunting.
He's not out hunting. No, they broke into his house. Okay,
They were struggling.
they were struggling. Well, they ran out of gas. Of
course
and granted,
they do.
were led there. Right? Again, no spoilers. But then it's okay. So you got the Dennis Hopper one.
Debunked.
Dennis Hopper, it's like he says it's like one of the worst movies he ever did. He was ashamed of it, but I couldn't disagree more.
Says a guy who was in Waterworld.
Well, there you go. Right, dude.
Zingo.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 beat the shit out of Waterworld.
Everything beat
If we're
the shit
talking-
out of Waterworld.
Right, and talk about that budget at the time.
Kevin
it was
Costner
a-
with gills.
It was the biggest movie of all time. They had that Simpsons joke. Millhouse is playing Texas Chainsaw Waterworld and a computer game, and it cost like 80 quarters to play. Just a little
Oh my
bit.
God.
That's like the
Was that a Kevin Costner movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
It was.
It was
Yes.
fucking horrendous.
So then, So then, Part 3 they did in 1990. This was really cool. I think I actually saw this one in the theater. This the 1990 Part 3. It was just called Leatherface. Semicolon the Texas Chainsaw
Dude,
Massacre.
you were like 11. Who took
Yeah.
you to that movie?
Motherfucker, I saw fucking RoboCop in, what was it, 1987?
Yeah.
You were like 9, 8,
And
some shit.
And I turned out fine, didn't I? So, go fuck yourself. But
You guys be the judge of that. Answer
Yeah.
on Facebook
Part
Live
3
or
had that,
Instagram Live. wherever
Part 3
fuck
had the
it is.
sick trailer. Remember the Lady in the Lake trailer? Where, the saw comes up, and he catches it, and he turns around, like, wah. That was cool.
That was
And then,
Viggo Mortensen.
He was in that one?
He
was
wa-
that Part 3?
Yeah, he was 3. I know where you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was in the family. Right.
Yep.
And so, and then Part 4 was 94. That was the one with Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey. That one got oh my God. That one got a fucking 3.3.
Yeah, that one got bad. Matthew
rating.
McConaughey was so bad in that movie. I watched it. It was just, he was acting like it was the worst.
No shit.
Not that he's good
I haven't seen
anyway.
that one in a long time.
Can he act at all? Really?
Well, he was just probably starting out.
Can you
Well,
see
yeah,
those-
that
All right,
was
all right,
in
all right.
1994.
So-
So he was just starting out.
Oh, and then so then you got this one right here. This is just a straight up like reboot, right? That was 2003.
2003? Yeah.
This was directed by Marcus Nispel, I want to say, and this one has Jessica Biel in it and Arlie Arlie
Sorry,
Ernie plays
You
the
ought not. No, never mind.
Arlie
I'll
Ernie,
go into
God
swing
rest,
blade. Never mind.
plays the
Sorry.
crazy sheriff. That
Arlie
one's,
Ernie.
that one's sick. This one's really. I mean,
That
it's
was
straight-
a good one.
I think it was produced by Michael Bay. I think it's one of his pieces of shit, but
So there's explosions.
it's better than Transformers. I can tell you that. And so to the point. 2022 Netflix. Forget about all the bullshit we just talked about. It jumps from 1974 all the way to 2022. All right, fast forward. None of that shit is irrelevant. Just kind of like it's very much like the how they did the Halloween movies. Okay, just forget about all the goddamn shit that happened in between. You know, yada yada. Forget it and just get to the point. So it's basically 50 years later, and once again. You've got these goddamn hippies. Instead of hippies this time, they're fucking shitty, entitled fucking millennials. Isn't the one dude like some kind of like celebrity chef or something?
Oh.
Yeah.
And they've got money. And
So they deserve to die.
so, there you go. So they, they
Don't make a living on Jack's because you'll be dead.
they basically decide, they decide as a group that they're basically going to, purchase this entire ghost town out in Texas. I forget the name of it. Doesn't matter. Probably
Austin.
Hooper.
not Austin. No.
Hooper.
Was it? No, or
No, they did it. Toby Hooper. They gave the Hooper population 1974.
Really?
1,000.
Hooper-
Well, it
Hooper,
is called the
Texas.
drunken movie review. So
it is drunken. I don't fucking know. But it doesn't matter. Whatever it is. But no, so like they basically decide like, hey, hey, we're gonna buy up this fucking ghost town because nobody lives here, and they fucking waltz right in, act like they own the place, and this poor guy's fucking mother, his fucking dying mother, like they're trying to like fucking push her out, and long story short, that's when the shit hits the fan, and it's nothing but self-defense. God bless you, Leatherface. If you're a horror fan, you will love this movie. If I had to critique one thing, I would say this: I'm not a huge fan of CGI blood. All right, like I like the old school effects much better because it's just it was more literally more fluid and just
More
tangible. No, not even. I wouldn't say more blood. It was more real. There's
Gotcha.
tons of blood in this motherfucker.
this thing's crazy.
There is bloody as fuck. But
Crazy.
it's almost so bloody that it's almost comical.
Right.
And that's the point of a horror movie. It's like they're so over the top. It's like CNN right now is much more of a horror movie than this fucking thing. All right? All right? That's a fucking horror movie. This shit is so over the fucking top, it's fucking hilarious. And that's why I like horror movies. So I would say, if you got Netflix or your father does or your sister does or you can get a password, definitely check out Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. And that's my review. Boom.
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 Awesome.
Awesome, dude.
Hey, look.
T-Dub, that was perfect, dude.
All right.
Because
We were talking about the movie before we watched it, and I saw it and I was like, this is fucking insane. I like these horror movies. Whatever. I'm gruesome. Whatever. I'm horrible minds.
But you watch them. I don't. I don't.
No,
watch
I did. It's fun. It's fun, but it turned into more of a slasher. It's not like this one that was just like gritty and nasty. This one was just a slasher movie, and that's where I think they lost it. But and how the hell does freaking chainsaw work after 50 years hidden in a wall? Anyway,
I don't know.
I
I think the last horror movie I watched was Magic with Anthony Hopkins
and the puppet.
and the puppet. Right?
What was
Didn't
the
he
pup-
have
what-
He had a ventriloquist, whatever the.
Ventriloquist.
Yes, isn't that what he was?
I have no recollection of the existence of this film that you're speaking of.
The movie Magic.
No.
Magic. Anthony Hopkins. I
Anthony
don't know.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins.
Who?
Anthony Hopkins.
Tony Hopkins.
Tony Hopkins, and he was like a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
That he stuck his hand up the puppet's ass and talked.
More like in the back.
Whatever.
Precisely what that was.
So, yeah, I don't know. No, I don't mind. It's fine. What do we have?
No, we're good.
We got about 4 minutes.
You could do 4 minutes. Yeah, we're about
Let's do like
40
14
minutes.
more minutes.
We're about 40 minutes right now.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all right.
Oh, we're rolling good.
So,
Let's talk about
well,
maybe,
that's the whole thing. Like,
maybe whatever. Go. Sorry.
No, I was just saying this. That's why we haven't done this in 3 weeks. I'm
Oh, I
kind
know.
of happy to be back. I just want to hang out with you guys and talk. Come on.
And that's what
we
we
got
do.
we got sports to do. We didn't. We've done
well,
no sports.
Baseball talk. I don't know. Billionaires and millionaires.
Fighting
are
millionaires. Okay, that's amazing. Oh, speaking of sports talk, we do have actually one.
Okay.
The dart season in Peekskill started last week, and one
Go
team
ahead.
beat another team.
Go ahead.
No, we just
No,
won
Peekskill Brewery 2 lost.
to Birdsall. I play Birdsall. He's on Peekskill Brewery 2. He won 15-9. We'll keep you guys updated with the scores and schedule.
Are these
every week.
are these games on FanDuel or DraftKings or
They
anything?
should.
Oh God! If you
I
could
wish.
bet, if you
Because
could
I would
bet.
like to bet
'Cause
these dart games. Yeah.
Just bet Craig over me because he kicked my ass.
No, I didn't. Our games came down to freaking the wire.
I feel like you're setting me up with that comment.
No. He knows. So you're gonna say bet on him. He's gonna win because we went down to the last darts in both games.
I don't know if you guys know 501, but explain 501 to these guys and how our game emerged.
Oh God, we were hitting numbers, and then we ended up. You gotta. I don't know how to.
I don't know. We
explain
both
it right
sucked.
now. Either way, we were the last.
We both sucked.
When we looked at the standings, that Pooh Bear and Mark, thank you guys for putting them up. Me and him were at the bottom. We're the last two players. We had the.
Number 47 and number 48.
There are only 46 players.
I'm just glad that you won to end that.
One of us had to. We kept saying to each other, like,
Yeah.
somebody's got to win
Just
this.
end this, please.
We weren't bad. We just sucked at the end, and
Well,
I mean, we suck all
happens.
the time. But what the fuck
who's
is
the new
this?
pitcher for the Mets?
Scherzer. Max Scherzer.
He's gonna lose.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He's
I'm
gonna
a Mets
lose.
fan. Give me a break.
I know, but he's gonna lose $240,000 per game.
Whatever. I'm sure he's fine.
Every 5 days?
I'm sure he's all
No,
right.
per game.
Yeah, he pitches every 5 days, 6 days.
All
Whatever.
right, no, every day.
I thought you were
Oh,
going to say
every
he's going to
day.
lose 20
Every
games. I was
day.
going to throw up
I
on my
haven't made
mouth.
Could you
240 grand in
imagine
my life.
Could you imagine losing $240,000 a day?
Nope.
And he just wants to be the best pitcher the Mets ever had.
He won't
and
be.
He's never gonna play.
He's going to retire. Oh, I'm sorry to say
he's-
this. They're
he's
not
not
going to
even-
play this season, and he's going to retire because he's like 38.
He's
Like,
not
my arm
even,
hurts.
He's not even the best pitcher on the staff now.
No,
Oh, I know.
Jacob.
What was his name?
DeGrom.
No. The dude that they just signed.
Scherzer.
Yes.
Max Scherzer.
Maximilian Scherzer.
I'm not even gonna try to say that. Because if I try to say that, I might as well just say fucking breakfast. Breakfast.
I mean, it's the most important meal of the day. It should be your most important word of the day.
We really
Well,
need
it's
to get that
breakfast.
list put together at some point one
No,
of these
Craig
weeks.
does.
All right, so guys,
Any final?
we definitely taken way too much of their time.
Whatever.
If you got a final
You know
word?
what? I do.
We got
Get a
two.
final
We got
word.
2 episodes worth of material. That's cool.
That's true.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Do you have a final thought?
I have no final thoughts other than I had a great
I
time
do.
in New Mexico.
All right. All right.
Can you?
I'm
You
just-
would have had a better final thought of
Oh.
Oh
What?
man,
nothing.
what's her name? Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
Tina from
Whatever.
New Mexico.
Oh boy.
Tina from New Mexico.
This is the episode.
Anyways,
YouTube
you know what?
cancels us.
I know this is my final thoughts, and I'm gonna go back to sports, and it's according to what the fuck stats. on
WTF.
Instagram. I don't
Follow
know.
them.
You gotta definitely follow WTF stats on Instagram. The Seattle Mariners. They've been in the league for 44 years.
Here we go again.
They have. They've been in the league for 44
And
years.
your question's going to be from 43 years ago.
And they've actually experienced more ruptured testicles than playoffs appearances.
What?
I don't. Well, fucking Google it. I don't know. I'm just telling you. More guys fucking ruptured their fucking balls than they played in playoffs in the last 44 years. And other than that, this week's NASCAR is in Las Vegas, Nevada, baby. Let's go, Brandon. That's my final thought. You guys can go from there.
All right.
That's my final thought.
I got a final thought. Which one of you clowns are going to step up and be our intern? Like, give us an actual resume. Like, something we want to hire.
Yeah, for real. That would be good.
No, I'm saying the shitty ones we got. Like, you're not worth us.
Are those posters still up in Peekskill?
I don't know. You know what? It's funny you said that. I actually wanted to like take a walk and check because they only went from the coffee house basically to the gazebo.
Dude,
but not inside the coffee house.
Dude,
outside.
we've had 5 snowstorms since then.
No, I know it's bad timing. No, it was very bad timing. I knew that. And all the college kids were not in college.
Why don't we just get?
Do we still need an intern?
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Why don't we just hire?
I was kind of joking right there.
How about Phil? How about Phil's son, Jordan?
How about Phil's?
It would be helpful.
Jordan. He knows the shit.
Yeah,
Phil,
I know he does.
Phil,
yeah.
Ask your son Jordan if he wants to help us out.
We could totally cut this part out of the show.
No, we can.
No, it's fine. We don't have to.
Whatever.
It's true. No, we fucking yes. If you are listening, if you can hear us, we need a fucking intern for real.
To do what though?
Whatever. Like I had to get up and go.
I don't know.
You had to get up.
There's got to be somebody.
Where's my
here.
towel? I'm getting out of the shower. Let's go.
I got this camera, the fucking this sound.
Literally, you do all the tech stuff. We do the show. All an intern's gonna do is get us beer.
That's fine.
Actually, we need an intern.
Look,
every office has a fucking gopher, man.
Can you imagine if we had an intern? The things we'd be like, it's like pledging a fraternity, like old school.
It would
have been like that.
We would spoil them rotten.
With what?
With fucking just
jewels,
booze and
hugs
cocaine
and cocaine.
Cocaine.
I'm just kidding. We don't have any cocaine.
Whoa,
we do have booze.
There's no cocaine?
No.
No cocaine.
What was Bill Clinton's intern? What was their name?
Monica Lewinsky.
No, you can't fucking say it. Go ahead.
No, Monica Lewinsky.
God damn it.
I said it. But you know what?
How did you say that, but you can't say breakfast?
I don't know. Anyways,
Dude, there's a lot of words you can't say.
No, but
trust
did
me.
you know it's Monica Lewinsky's birthday.
Who?
Monica Lewinsky.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Next week. Can you believe that she's fucking 50 years old?
Yes.
Is that crazy? No, it was.
Yeah, no, the 90s were a long time ago.
I know,
man.
but it just seems like the other day she was crawling around on the floor and putting shit in her mouth. Just saying.
You sure you don't have a last word?
Boy, I could, but the show.
End
would
it
go
on
for
a light
long
note.
time.
End it on a light note.
Ending on a light note.
Play the song.
Play the song.